He's a miserly, dirty old man. These were the words spoken by Lu, a Chinese model. What could have happened to her while she was at a high-end restaurant in Japan? Aiming for that perfect social media shot? Before we proceed with the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. That way, stories tailored to your interests will naturally appear. Now, let's dive into the details. It's nighttime in Tokyo. The high-end restaurant is bathed in glamorous lighting. Luxurious dishes line the marble table, and glasses of champagne shimmer with bubbling liquid. Two Chinese models, Lu and Xiao, are holding their smartphones, adjusting the dishes on the table to get the perfect shot. For them, the meal was nothing more than a temporary backdrop for Instagram. Isn't this angle perfect? The lighting looks gorgeous. Yes, our followers will love this. Let's take one bite and move on to the next place. After taking their photos, they were about to leave, barely touching the food. They had no interest in the meal's content or taste. For them, it was all about the photo. At another table in the same restaurant sat an elderly Japanese man named Miyagi. He was quietly savoring his meal with care. His movements were calm, and he ate each dish with a sense of gratitude. Food is life. It must not be wasted. His actions showed his deep respect for food, and his careful attention to each bite. After finishing everything on his plate, he bowed deeply to the staff, expressing his gratitude, and quietly left the restaurant. As Miyagi walked away in silence, memories from his childhood began to surface. It was post-war Japan. Miyagi was just a child, and his family was poor. It wasn't easy to secure meals every day. His mother did her best to provide food, but they lived a life far removed from luxury, struggling to get by. In their small, dilapidated house, there were almost no ingredients in the kitchen. Miyagi's mother, on the verge of tears, cooked a small pot of rice. But there was only a handful of grains. The whole family would divide the tiny portion, somehow managing to stave off hunger. "I'm sorry, this is all I could make. I'll find more for tomorrow." Miyagi nodded quietly but wanted to cry inside. He never forgot those days. As a child, he carefully ate each grain of rice with his wooden chopsticks, knowing how precious it was. The hunger and the sight of his family eating to survive left a deep mark on him, shaping his attitude toward food throughout his life. Lu and Xiao watched Miyagi's humble way of eating with mockery in their eyes. "Did you see that old man? Why on earth would he eat so carefully? What's the point of that? He looks like a relic from a museum. I can't believe people still eat like that. We're much more in tune with the times." They laughed together and continued to take meaningless photos with their smartphones. Then, Lu and Xiao had an idea, to secretly take photos of Miyagi's polite dining style and post it on social media. They added mocking captions and uploaded the photos. "Look at this miserly, dirty old man. Isn't it hilarious to eat everything so cleanly in a high-end restaurant? Is he starving? Zero food waste. Pathetic, old-fashioned." Their post quickly went viral, receiving countless likes and comments. People from around the world joined in mocking Miyagi. His dignified meal was completely twisted in the world of social media. An American writer named Robert, who had been watching all of this, felt anger building up. He deeply respected Miyagi's actions and couldn't stand the way Lu and Xiao ridiculed him and spread it online. Without saying a word to them, Robert quietly left the restaurant, but inside, he was determined about his next step. "Robert, I can't just leave this as it is. I need to tell the truth." Back at his hotel, Robert immediately sat down at his computer. He began writing an article, praising Miyagi's behavior and criticizing the distorted posts of Lu and Xiao. In his article, Robert described Miyagi's actions in detail. He explained how Miyagi's respect for food was a reflection of Japan's long-standing values and its culture of cherishing life. He also pointed out how shallow and meaningless Lu and Xiao's behavior was. In the artificial world of social media, this elderly man showed quiet yet powerful dignity. What can we learn from someone who remains true to the beauty of reality, without yielding to the ridicule and falsehoods of social media? Once Robert's article was published and gained attention, Online, criticism of Lu and Xiao quickly intensified. However, they felt no remorse and simply deleted their social media accounts. Waiting for the storm to pass. We'll be fine if we just lie low for a while. People forget things so quickly. Exactly. Once we find the next perfect shot, our popularity will come back. They carried on with their lives without any sense of regret, only thinking about how to gain new followers while avoiding the social media uproar. Meanwhile, Miyagi remained silent and showed no reaction. It was as if he didn't know about the social media post. Or, even if he did, it didn't seem to bother him. He continued his daily life without change. Each time he ate, he expressed his gratitude, and made sure to finish everything on his plate. His patience and quiet dignity remained unaffected by the chaos around him. What Miyagi learned as a child was that food is life. Having lived through hard times and knowing the preciousness of eating to survive, he would never forget this. This story contrasts the superficial values of social media with a deep respect for food and life. While Lu and Xiao twisted the truth for likes and mocked Miyagi, they felt no remorse and simply ran away from the consequences. However, Miyagi said nothing, offered no excuses, and continued living with the quiet beauty of truth. On social media, appearances and popularity often overshadow reality. But isn't the most important thing a heartfelt sense of gratitude and dignity? How much do we cherish the attitude of giving thanks for life's sustenance, like Miyagi? This story shows the struggles Miyagi faced as a child and the deep sense of gratitude he developed for food as a result. In a world where modern consumer culture intersects with traditional values, which path will we choose? We must never forget to respect food and maintain our dignity as human beings. Thank you for watching until the end. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. We look forward to reading your thoughts in the comments.